Alrighty, what up guys, it's me, GamerGuyTV here, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Ranchers. Now, we are going to start this episode off by sleeping until the morning. So today is Halloween, and I do have a Halloween special coming out later today. I did not advertise it, but I do just want to say, at time of recording, because I'm starting this countdown now for you guys. It's been going on, but I'm like buying into it now. We have 22 days left until Thanksgiving break. So, we're getting there. We are genuinely getting there. My grades are good currently. I'm at like a 3.9 GPA, which isn't bad at all. I do just want to say, like, I have been pretty good these past 2 months with getting, like, videos out for you guys on Fridays and Sundays. October was a little tough for Fridays, so it ended up being pretty much all Sunday videos or Saturday videos. We had a couple of those as well. But like I've said before, I really do enjoy this channel, and I want to keep it up as long as I can. So I will probably do this for a little while longer. I'm gonna try and keep it into next summer. In slightly over 3 weeks, I'll be able to start streaming on Twitch again. And then it'll be a 2-week break, and then I should really start being able to stream on Twitch. So, streaming on Twitch, it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of fun. And, not everything is about money. For example, the job that I'll work in the summer, it's not the best pay, and I'll admit that, but it's more fun than a job that I could have that would be a little bit more pay. So in some respects, I'm choosing, to have more fun over the amount of money that I make. I feel like that's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's still, outside of the summer, it is above the minimum wage in my state, which is great. But, not everything is about the money anymore. Well, everything is, but, I'm looking forward when I actually get a job and I start to get money of my own. I'm looking forward to being able to do things like, that monitor I talk about getting for my workspace. I'm looking forward to being able to buy that. I'm looking forward to being able to get myself that keyboard and that VESA mount and yada yada. There are a lot of things I'm looking forward to that just haven't been able to be a thing. So, I think it's going to be a good... So, I'm thinking that, like, over Thanksgiving break... Oh, okay, I can't get them. That's weird. I'm thinking that over Thanksgiving break, I'll try and finish off a couple of projects that I started over the summer. And then, like I've said, I'm definitely going to keep streaming on Twitch. Even if it's only, even if it's only once over Thanksgiving break and twice over winter break, I'm still going to keep doing it because, like I said before, it's a lot of fun. And I'll probably end off with a Q&A again. So yeah, that is currently my plan. So I am off school on Thursday. No tests this week, just an essay due Wednesday. That I don't necessarily have to work on today. Because I'm still feeling it a little bit from homecoming last night. But yeah. So, yeah. So we still have like 200 plus days until like summer, but I'm honestly not keeping track of summer because that is just so daunting. I can keep track of like the months. That's one thing. But keeping track of the days when it's 7 or 8 months out is just the next level of ridiculous. And I don't want to be that guy that just, counts down until school is over from day one. Counting down the days between, counting down the days till Thanksgiving break when it's less than a month out, that's one thing. Counting down the days when it's in the 2.5-week stretch between Thanksgiving and winter break, that's one thing. Counting down the days for over 8 months is ridiculous. For something like summer vacation. If it's a wedding or something, then it's, one thing, because you got to start planning that. Or if it's a big vacation, that's one thing. But, when it's something as simple as that, it's not, it's just summer. And like I said, I've been keeping my grades good so far. I think that by, the end of, by the end of fall semester, I'm aiming for an over 4.0 GPA. That is what I'm aiming for. Whether I actually get that is a different thing. But, and I feel like the month of October, because tomorrow is November, the month of October went by so fast. Like, you guys genuinely have no idea how fast that went. Like, September, yeah, it went by fast, but October went by faster. And, the weather is cold now. I miss the warm weather. I like the fact that it reminds me less of summer, but like I said, I do still miss that warm weather. Because, like, I like it to be warm. I like not having to bundle up to go outside. I like being able to wear, like, shorts and short sleeves outside and, like, not freeze to death. I don't want to have to bundle up to go running. I'd rather just be able to wear shorts and short sleeves and go running rather than, bundle up. But, cold weather here lasts until about March. So, well, yes, I've got some time. It'll go by fast, because the reality for me is, I talk about how time has been going so slow and then so fast and all that stuff. Generally, for me, this 2.5 month stretch has been super quick. At the end of September, there were 6 weeks left until Thanksgiving break, which was, first of all, really easy to count. And it was sort of like oh, that's not as daunting anymore. And now there's 3 weeks left. But like, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is, going back in January, that'll seem like incredibly daunting. Just because of the fact that, like, I'll have no... Like, I'll be coming off of a 2-week break, and it'll be like going back to school all over again. But in a sense, it'll be different, because I'll have a job, where I can make actual money, and I'll have... I've got a robotics competition a couple weeks into January. So I'll have that, and I'll have, I'll have stuff in February. It'll be squash season. That starts week after next. I'll have all this stuff going on. And it'll go by faster than I think. Because the reality is, once squash season ends, I've got around a month left. Until spring break. It's 6 weeks of squash before winter break. Or, no, that's not true. It's like 4 or 5 weeks, and then it's 6 weeks after winter break. So, like, it'll be pretty quick. The thing I worry about this winter is, again, I just worry about myself slipping. It's not a... I think I'm so conscious of it at this point, it's not going to be an issue. But I do still just worry about whether I slip or not. Because I have had a habit of... Well, not a habit, but I have slipped previously. Last year I slipped. Around this time is when I slipped, and I just... It really worries me that I'm... It really worries me that what happened last year with me slipping might happen again. I just worry about myself there, because I know that I'm not going to handle it well if it happens again. If it doesn't happen again, that's one thing. That's completely fine. But if it does happen again, I know enough about myself to know that I'm not going to handle it well. And, it was hard last year, slipping and coming to that realization that I slipped. Because it was not easy accepting that. As much as I want to say it was easy accepting that and I could get it out of my head, it wasn't. It was not easy. I'm not going to say it was, because it wasn't. And I fought my way out of it, and I did great for the situation that I put myself in. This year, not slipping and being conscious of the fact that I'm slipping this year, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I can't just ignore it and say, oh, I'm so conscious of it that it won't happen. So, that is, yeah, that's just part of what I'm worried about. I'm just worried about this winter, to be honest. Because the spring, I feel like, because, winter for me, I don't necessarily know when I'm going to start at my job because I'm probably applying in around a month. Um, you know, I'm probably applying in around a month. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, as we get to the end of this video, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.